All right.
What's up, guys? Me and
What's
Goose
up,
are
man?
back at it. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Not much going on, man. Not much going on. What's going on with you?
I tell you one thing: the Bears are terrible. How you going to get
Bears.
beat by the How you going to get beat by the Broncos? That's an
Yeah.
awful team.
Yep.
That was. Both of those teams are bad. They're going to be battling each other for the number one pick.
Yeah. That's man. I don't know. I thought. I mean, I don't know.
JD says, "Let's go Bears. We're terrible." Yo,
Let's go
JD, you're gonna
Bears.
be, bro. There's a good possibility that you guys are gonna be picking in the top three, like a real
What?
good possibility.
Oh, talking about the Bears, I just got a pop up about Dick Buckus passing away. You
Really?
heard me? Yeah, I just got this pop up. Yeah, Dick Buckus just passed away. He was 80. Talking about the Bears, man,
Huh?
man. So yeah, rest in peace,
Hey,
Dick
what's up?
Buckus, man. Jeez, man.
Oh, 100%. R.I.P. to a legend.
You're right, man. He was. That's back when they played football back in those days.
Yeah,
They played football
that's when
back in those
that's
days,
when
man.
football was football.
Yeah, not the crap we have now. But anyway, man.
No,
So speaking of the, yeah, they got a good game tonight. But Bears and the Redskins are playing. I might watch paint dry. I might watch 90 Day Fiance with my wife tonight and watch the Bears and the Redskins.
oh
Yeah,
man.
we'll watch 90 Day Fiance.
You know it's bad when you're resorting to that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, man. So let's dive right into this. Week 4 in review and our week 5 pick'ems. So the first game up on the docket, the Falcons and the Jaguars going at it.
That
The
was that was the
Jaguars. That was an international game, right? That
yeah,
was
yeah,
the
that was
early
in
game,
that.
right?
That's what I was trying to say. I
So
didn't get to watch it. It was on ESPN Plus, so I didn't get to see any of it. So,
yeah,
but
me either. Me either. But the Jaguars end up beating the ever living snot out of the Falcons. 23-7. That game not
geez,
even close.
yeah, yeah. I picked the Falcons last week. I thought they were gonna win, man. I don't know.
You know,
So I got that wrong.
at the beginning of the year, people were saying Atlanta was going to be a dark horse. They don't look good
Yeah,
at all. They don't look
yeah.
good at all.
That they don't.
All right, next game up, and this one surprised me because I thought this game was going to be a lot closer than it was. Seeing how all the momentum Miami was carrying into this game, but they get the doors blown off. Buffalo absolutely destroys Miami, 48-20.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, no, Miami scored 70 points the week before last, and yeah, I thought the Dolphins were going to win that game. I thought their offense had. I thought they'd just score more points. So
Yeah, like I don't know that dude, and that is a ridiculous swing from 70
yeah,
points down back to 20. Like that's the inconsistency is definitely still there for them and for Tua and for that team. You know, world beaters one week and then looking like they're the bottom 5 the next.
right. But that's how the NFL is, man. That's how it's supposed to be. You know,
Yeah.
every Sunday is different. Could be different. So
Any given Sunday.
yeah, any given Sunday. What's up, Rick? How you doing?
I didn't see that one coming. I thought that game was going to be a 3 or 7 point game. I did not see that coming at all.
Wait, you broke up. What happened? I didn't hear you.
I said I didn't see that the outcome of that Miami game
Oh, okay. Oh,
at
okay.
all.
Right. No,
I didn't. I did not see the outcome of that game. Like I figured that was going to be a 3 to 7 point game. I thought Miami was realistically going to give Buffalo a run for their money.
Yeah, I thought it'd be one of the better games of the weekend, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't even close. That game was over at half.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have the Suck Bowl between the Broncos and the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears were winning this. They were winning early. I was like, oh my god! I said the Broncos are worse than I thought. But,
yeah, no, 100%. And like both of these teams got major issues, like major issues. The Bears, though, like I don't know what they're gonna do going into this offseason because they look. I mean, like, what do they do right? What do they do good? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
they don't look good.
The on all facets of the game, their special teams are no good. Penalties all over the place on the special teams unit. Then they can't run the ball effectively, inconsistent at best. Their offensive line is bad. Justin Fields is running around, running for his life. What seems like 75% of the time. And the kids got happy feet now. Like he looks bad. Like Justin Fields looks bad.
Yeah, I mean the Bears are just a bad organization right now.
Well, I think part of it too is they didn't really give Fields a lot of help either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like truthfully, what kind of help have they realistically given him? Like it doesn't seem that they did him no favors basically.
Right. They really haven't. All the flaws he has, I mean, they still haven't done him any favors.
What's up, though, guys? What's up, Sports and Wrestle? What's up, Living MN? What's up, Rick? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Theo?
What's up,
you know
everybody?
what I mean? Like it's just they've done him no favors to ease his to help him in any way.
Right.
And then they just throw him out there week by week, and like last year was a rough year for him. And the team's even worse this year.
Bears got problems, man. Bears have problems.
And it's all over, too. It's going to take a while to fix that team. What's up, Duke? So let's move it down. Ravens and Browns was the next tilt, and the Ravens, again, taking apart Cleveland 28-3. That one not even close.
Yeah,
I thought the Browns were going to put up a fight this year, dude. They as soon as they go down double digits, the game's over for them.
Okay, well, did he not play?
I don't think he did.
Yeah. But he's still getting that guaranteed contract. Yeah,
got his money and just basically just wave the white flag.
Yeah, but the Brown. Ever since when the Browns win a game, you get excited. Oh, I mean, maybe they're doing something. Then they revert back being the Browns. So.
But I mean, let's be honest. The consistency with them is what absolutely kills them every year. They can't. Never mind game to game. It just seems like drive to drive with them. It's you either get a world beater or you get that 0-16 team look. You know what I mean? Like they haven't been able to find any type of consistency for years now. Duke says, "I'm just here to make sure you pick the Cowboys."
Well, if going by my picks, you don't want me to pick them because if I pick them, they're going to lose. So you want me to pick the other way, knowing me. But but the Ravens was one of the picks I got right last week. So
did you? Yeah. So next one down, Bengals and Titans. And how about the Bengals look awful. Like I don't know what is going on with Burrow but
they look horrible.
They do not look good, dude, in any way, shape, or form. They are clearly struggling this year.
Yeah, the Bengals are. I mean, they're not a good football team right now. So
Burrow's clearly trying to fight through that ankle injury, but they need to. I mean, in my opinion,
so
they
sports
need
critic.
they need to just shut him down, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's clearly trying to fight through something, and it ain't working out.
Yeah, he's putting up horrible fantasy numbers, man.
He like you got to figure he he can't throw. Like it's
Yeah,
visible. Like you can see it. He can't put anything on the football. He's throwing. He's basically going out there on one leg. Like they need to just shut him down for 3 weeks and let him rest and let him get that ankle back to feeling better.
yeah.
If they want any shot of winning, that's what they have to do.
I agree, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna do that. But that's probably what they should do. But
No, they absolutely should. Why are you going to risk your franchise if they're just like it's just not worth the risk to me. Sit your franchise quarterback down, let him get healthy. It's only week 5. You got plenty, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's a lot of football left to be played.
but now they're kind of stuck now because their record being what it is, they can't afford to lose too many more games.
No, 100%. 100%. They absolutely can't. Cuz that division around him is too good. All right, next one up, we have an overtime game. The Rams and Colts go to overtime. How about Richardson in this game, huh?
Yeah, I mean the Colts.
That kid from the Colts looks good, man. Richardson?
Yeah, I'm might be wrong about him. I thought he wasn't going to be that good. So I saw him play in Florida, and he didn't pass the ball well there, but he's played a lot better than I thought he was. Would have been right now so far.
No, same, dude. I didn't think his game was going to translate well into the NFL, and he proved me right. He's proven me wrong so far. He looks pretty good. But that's an overtime game, and the Rams end up barely squeezing by the Colts 29-23. But Richardson definitely making some noise in the NFL, man. He looks way better than I expected him to, especially
as a rookie. I didn't think he'd be this. I didn't think he played this well.
No, and being on the Colts, you know what I mean? Like that's not too good of an organization, and he's playing well. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got the Buccaneers and the Saints, and I'll let you have this one, Goose. Go for it.
Man, 9 points, 9, no touchdowns. Our offense, I think we scored like 4 touchdowns in all year. That's offensively.
Wait! You've put 4 touchdowns on the board in up to this point.
It's either 4 or 5. I can't remember which one. I know we had a punt return for a touchdown against Green Bay, but it's either 4 or 5 offensively so far in the this first few weeks.
Good.
And we didn't score. We didn't score last week. We scored. We didn't even threaten to score a touchdown. Okay, 44 says 4 offensive touchdowns and 1 special team. So it was 4. Okay. So it was 4 offensive touchdowns offensively, 1 special teams. Okay. So I mean, 4 or 5, it doesn't matter what number it is. That's still pathetic and horrible, even if it was 5. But I mean, the offensive line has problems. We can't run the ball. Our play calling is pathetic. There's no reason why.
Who's your OC? Because that's bad.
The same guy that was here when Sean Payton was here.
Carmichael?
Yeah. Sportsbook says the Saints need a quarterback. Well, for what? It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change nothing. Joe Montana can be back there. If you can't get your ball to the playmakers, you're not gonna score. There's nothing to do there.
It's more than
the offense was bad last year. So
it's more than just the quarterback. Yeah, they need a new. And the one thing that I've, at least from watching like some of the Saints highlights, you guys don't really have like an identity to the
No, they don't.
offense. Like, and that's the problem, because it's like you can't, what's your offensive identity? And I don't
They
think the Saints have one to this
they don't.
point.
I mean, they can't run the ball. And I know Kamara's been. He only had this was his first game, but I mean they. I don't know, man. It just I don't have much faith coming in this Sunday against the Patriots because we just can't score. I mean, you
Well,
can't win.
well, neither can we. Neither can we. So it's going to be an interesting game.
But he says they're playing Carr when he's hurt. That's his issue. Well, they put in Jameis Winston in the second half against the Packers. We scored no points, none, 0. So
yeah, like 44 says it's way deeper than that. It is.
It's way deeper than that, man. It is.
Yeah,
It's
a lot.
way deeper than that.
The Saints have a lot of issues.
I mean, I did like the way they tried to get Taysom Hill involved in the game Sunday, but they didn't score any points. So, I mean, I don't know, man. The defense just can't. They can't hold a ball. They can't hold a ball game when you score no touchdowns.
Well, like that's the thing, right? You like the Saints and the Patriots are having the same problem. Their offense is wearing their defense out by the half, and when the second half comes out, the D literally expends every ounce of energy they have in the first half to keep the game close and manageable. And when they come out in the third quarter, they're done. They're flat-footed. They got nothing left. They're running on fumes.
They just, I mean, we can barely score 20 points. I mean,
you know what the Patriots are averaging this year so far per game? 14 points, dude. 14 offensive points. That's it. Yeah. It's bad.
This might be like a 9-3 game. Come on. Man.
Oh no! This game this Sunday is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right. Enough of the ain'ts. Who's next?
All right. So let's move it down. The Commanders and Eagles. This was one of the best games of the
surprisingly a good game.
Yeah, no, 100%. I thought the Eagles were absolutely going to demolish the Commanders.
Yeah, I did too.
Washington and that kid Howell hung right with them, point for point.
Yeah,
that was one of the best games of the weekend.
Oh, the weekend. But the Eagles, they get the win, man. You know, it's all. They get the win in the NFL. It's all that matters.
Hey, whether you win by an inch or a mile, as long as you can say you won. That's it.
Yep.
34-31, the final in overtime in that one. All right, next up, we got the Vikings taking on the Panthers.
And the Fighting Valhallas won, huh?
And Valhalla Sports Talks Vikings take the W, 21-13. Low-scoring affair between those two.
Yeah, the Panthers. I mean, they're not good.
No.
So
they're another team that's got a lot of problems.
Yeah. But,
all right, next up, the Texans and the Steelers. And I got this wrong.
I got this wrong.
I thought this score was going to be flip-flop. I thought the Steelers were going to absolutely demolish the Texans.
I thought the Texans were going to be fighting for the like a top 3 pick this season, but they might be middle of the road. Like 7-8 or what's it? 7-8. No, 7. I don't wait. 7-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean 7-10.
Dude, rookie quarterback. I think C.J. Stroud looks the best out of the rookie quarterbacks.
I agree. I was surprised. I thought Pittsburgh was going to win this game. I was like, all right, I'm going to get on the Pittsburgh train. So they won a few games. So I'm going to get on their train, and then their train wrecks. So, but yeah,
that Pittsburgh game is the one that really surprised me. I thought for sure they were going to absolutely demolish the Texans. I didn't think Houston had a chance. I thought Pickett was going to be throwing all over them. He was going to take advantage of that secondary that they got. But, man, that's another team, too. the offensive coordinator and coach Tomlin, and I don't know who the OC is over there in Pittsburgh, but they both got to go, man. That
Yeah.
I think that the locker room's just getting tired of them, but that just getting tired of that. Like they might need a regime change to really like shake things up.
They might. Right, they might.
They should. Mike Tomlin's been with them for 17 years.
It's a
Like
long time, man.
it's just I think it's just time to move on from him as a team. Like
Yeah.
they've gone like stale. You know what I mean? Like what have they done in the last 6 years? Not really,
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I mean? Like
Not much.
I think they should move on from him. They should. Will they? I probably not.
Probably not.
All right, let's move it on. Down the line we go to the Raiders and Chargers. This one was a good game too. Chargers get the W 24-17.
Yeah, the Raiders are, man, they're just man.
Yeah, they're another team that can't get out of its own way.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good.
All right, then we have up next we have my Patriots absolutely being mollywopped by the Dallas Cowboys 38-3. Not even close. The Patriots couldn't do anything right in this game. Not one thing right. They were awful execution wise. Off, they were bad. Dallas did exactly what Dallas should have done, and they absolutely put their foot on the throat and just, you know what I mean? Like they did exactly what a good team.
It's fitting Dallas would. I mean, I picked them in my survivor pool the week before last when they lost Arizona, thinking they would win that game, and then it got demolished. And this week, this is what I thought they were going to do against Arizona. But
yeah, the Cowboys should have done to us what they did to Arizona. Like Arizona had no business winning that game. Dallas should have absolutely demolished that team.
Man.
But that was an ugly game. There's all sorts of rumors going around about Mac Jones and him not being happy. And Dallas ruined this team.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got the Chiefs and the Jets. How about the Zach Wilson research?
The Chiefs and the Jets, and that was a surprising game.
I tell you one thing: if Zach Wilson plays like that against us, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, I thought the Chiefs were gonna. I thought the Swifties were gonna blow them out, but they didn't do that.
Somebody needs to invent a drinking game. Joe Taylor Swift, you take a shot.
Yeah.
Night game though, I thought that was going to be again, dude. The Giants are terrible. That's a bad football team. That whole team has regressed.
Oh, the Giants. Oh man, you saw where one of their linemen, I think, are calling out the fans saying, "Why are you booing us?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yep.
Don't boo us, please. It hurts our feelings.
Maybe because you guys suck. That's why we're absolutely crushed by the 3, and they have been outscored 64-3 at home. This season.
I mean, the Giants have problems. I mean, they're one good half away of having no wins. I mean, Giants got problems. I thought the Saints had problems.
1,000% do.
You
know what the thing is too is, it's a lot of it has to do with the owner of that team. Ever since they got rid of what's the coach name? Coughlin. Every time they got since they got rid of Coughlin, it's been rough haven't been able to right the ship at all.
Yeah, I mean, but the Giants got they got problems. I mean, they can't block for one. I mean, Daniel Jones got sacked 11 times. I don't care. I mean, I know he's had his problems this year, and he hasn't played well at all. But I mean,
They got
you get sacked 11 times. I mean, you're not going to win a football game. I mean, you're not. So, but they, I mean, he had that horrible. It was 14-3, and the Giants were driving, and he had that like 95-yard pick six. It was a horrible play. He hasn't played well.
Dude, that was he threw the ball right to him. That was a terrible throw.
I mean, he hasn't played well at all. But I'm going to defend him a little bit, saying he got sacked 11 times Monday.
Oh no, his offensive line was awful, dude. Don't get it twisted.
I mean, he got 11 times, man. I'm like, my
Imagine
God.
that, dude. Imagine that hitting the deck 11 times as a quarterback. Dude, I don't care how composed you are. I would be in my lineman's face about it. I'm sorry. I would be.
Yeah. So, man. So, all right. So, let's see if we can go above 500 in our picks this week.
For real.
Yeah.
All right. So, week 5 coming up
Tonight, huh? Tonight's game. Oh, God.
Tonight's game, the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Who you got?
I'm gonna pick Washington just because I just think the Bears are that bad. Again, give me the football. Give me the football team.
I'll take the Commanders too. The Bears, I think the Bears are going to continue to know Owen.
Yeah. A sports critic says that Daniel Jones runs into sacks and he holds on to the ball too long. It could be.
I'll agree with the holds on to the ball too long. He definitely does. He's got to learn how to just step back and grip it and rip it sometimes.
The Giants have problems both ways. They got problems at quarterback and they got problems at the offensive line.
100%.
So
100%. All right, our first afternoon game. Actually, no, I should say this. Hold on, let me take that back.
We have a London game.
One international game. The Jags and Bills are where are they playing that? Is that Germany or London?
I think it's London.
London, okay.
That's right. So, that's right. The London Jaguars are playing back-to-back games. Who are they playing?
They are playing the Bills. I think the Bills are going to take them apart.
Yeah. Give me the Bills.
I'll take Buffalo.
Over the London Jaguars.
For real. All right, now we get into our afternoon games. First 1 p.m. game, Texans and Falcons. I'm going to say C.J. Stroud continues his string of good play, and they get the W.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the Texans bandwagon here, and I'm gonna say they beat the Falcons.
I'm with you.
Give me Houston.
All right, next one, 1 o'clock as well. Still in the 1 o'clock time frame. Panthers taking on the Lions, and I am going to take the 3-1 Detroit Lions.
I agree. I think Detroit's better. They're better than Carolina. Give me Detroit.
All right, next up, still in the 1 o'clock time frame, Titans taking on the Colts, and I am going to take Anthony Richardson and the Colts in that one. Upset alert.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna pick the Colts as well. I'm gonna pick the Colts as well.
Colts?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, Giants. The New York Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'm
Wow.
taking Miami.
I would have to agree with that. I would be utterly shocked if the Giants win this game. Give me Dolphins. I just don't see how the Giants can score enough points.
And Miami's going to be pissed after taking that big L to Buffalo.
Yeah, give me Miami. I agree.
All right, next up, Goose. The matchup between our two teams, Saints coming to Gillette to take on the Patriots.
Wow.
Go for it, Goose. Who are you taking?
Well, whoever gets to 20 points is probably going to win this game.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair.
I mean, you just can't score, man. Oh, man. Is Zappy playing for y'all?
No, Mac's going to start. Mac will play.
I'm gonna say we get I'm gonna say the Saints are gonna win because of a defensive touchdown or something like that. We win like 10-7 on a pick six. Give me the Saints.
I will take my Patriots, and I'm gonna say pretty much the same thing. I think we get some sort of defensive good field position or a touchdown or something. I was gonna say the same thing. The defense is gonna help Mac Jones out a lot in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a pick six wins us the game. We win 10-7.
Right. Oh, I would hate that. I would throw things if that happened.
I wouldn't be happy at the end of the game, really. Honestly, I'd be a little upset that we can't score. We can't score, but yeah.
All right, divisional matchup coming up between the Ravens and the Steelers after us. I'm gonna take the Ravens. After last week and what I've been seeing lately from Pittsburgh, I think that team is in a downward spiral, big time.
Yeah, Pittsburgh kind of cooled me off last week, losing. I'm gonna pick Baltimore. Give me the Ravens.
I think this next game is actually going to be a pretty good game. The Eagles taking on the Rams.
Ooh.
Eagles 4-0 and the Rams 2-2. We are into our 4:05 EST start time now. The Eagles, the first of the late afternoon games. I'm going to say the Eagles remain undefeated, but it's not going to be easy. I think the Rams are going to give them a run for their money.
Rams have played better than I thought, man.
Definitely.
I'm gonna pick the Rams in upset.
Really?
Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams.
Interesting.
Give me the Rams.
We'll Liddy, I think the same thing. I think they're going to keep it close. I think that's going to be a good game.
Yeah. So.
All right. Next up, the struggling Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Arizona Cardinals, both with a 1-3 record. Who you got, Goose?
Well, I think the Bengals win this game.
I'm gonna have to say I don't trust Arizona at all. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you.
I said the Bengals do just enough.
All right, next up, the 1-3 Jets take on the 1-3 Denver Broncos. Jets are going to win that game. Broncos are a bad team. And I think we see another good game out of Zach Wilson. I think he has another good game.
You picking the Jets, you said?
Yep, I am picking the Jets.
I don't know if I can, man. I just can't. Can't pick the Jets. I gotta go with Denver. I can't pick the Jets, man.
Listen, I hate the Jets, but I think they're better than the Broncos.
I'm gonna pick Denver, man. I don't know why. Give me Denver.
All right, next game up, we have the Chiefs taking on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Chiefs are going to win that game. Vikings got problems.
Chiefs. Yeah, give me the Swifties. They're going to win.
From what I've been hearing, Taylor Swift will be in the building again for that game.
I'm sure the NFL wants her there.
From what I've been hearing, Taylor old Tay will be in the building.
Yeah, they want her. They want her there. The NFL they've already come out and said that they love it that they're showing her every 5 minutes in the booth, whatever, or the suite, whatever. I don't know.
That's a pretty sweet deal for her, though. Get into the owner's suites of every game.
Yeah. You're right about that.
All right. Game of the week possibly coming up. The Sunday night game. Cowboys taking on the Niners.
That game's in Frisco, right?
I believe so. Where Duke Bothers at?
Yeah.
He came in here and said something for a minute. Where are you at? He's still in here. Duke, you in here? I'm about to pick against your Cowboys.
I'm picking San Francisco. I think Frisco is a really good team.
San Francisco is the most complete team in the league by far.
Right now,
and it's not even close. San Fran is the most complete team in the league, and I still don't have any faith in Dak Prescott to beat good football teams.
Yeah,
consistently.
Yeah,
I think the Niners are going to win this game by double digits. If you want to be honest,
Christian McCaffrey's really good. Brock Purdy, I mean, he's playing well. He's played well ever since last year. So.
That's what the pressure doesn't bother the kid at all, which is for somebody like that. Like you figure he would at least, like crack under pressure. Like he's played well, dude. That kid has done. He has lived up to the expectations. That he's played really well.
Yep. But give me the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Niners too. Until Dallas proves to me that they can win, they can beat good teams in prime time, I'm not going to believe it.
Yeah.
Is Dallas a good team? Yeah.
I think
but do they do things consistently? No.
But I wouldn't if Dallas won, I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they won." I wouldn't go to that.
Oh no, it wouldn't shock me because they have the talent to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They absolutely have the talent on the field to compete with the Niners. The problem is I just don't have any faith in them doing it.
Right. I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the issue. It's not like if we were comparing, teams from, talent to talent, they're pretty close. You know what I mean? That both teams are pretty talented on paper. The problem is that the Niners are just executing 10 times better. And the Niners have proven that they can beat good teams. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they do exactly what they're supposed to do against bad teams, which is stomp them into the ground, Like Dallas plays down to the competition. So until they, like Dallas, every year Dallas is one of those teams where people look at it and go, they got to make a believer out of me because they know what happens to them in the bright lights and against good teams. They don't perform.
Yep. They don't. When's the last time they got to an NFC title game? It's been decades. So
that's what I mean. Like it's like Dak has a lot to prove too. I think if Dak doesn't make a deep playoff run, I think they're going to trade him and move on from him.
They'll probably get rid of McCarthy too.
Well, and here's the thing too, right? You could get a haul for Prescott with his track record and just being the quarterback that he is. He's not a bad quarterback. He just doesn't know how to get it done when it matters most, Yeah. Like he'll win you games. He'll win you at least 10 games a year. And some franchises would kill for that,
Yeah.
All right, but we got the Monday night game coming up, Packers and the Raiders, and I'm going to say the Pack beat the Raiders. because once again, I have no faith in that Vegas team again is in a downward spiral, and it's a bad one.
Yeah, I don't. The Raiders are just not. Yeah, give me the Packers.
For the hype train attached to them, dude. They have not lived up to it in 2 years at all.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Green Bay was going to beat Detroit last week, and they got obliterated. But yeah, give me the Packers this week.
I'm telling you this: Jordan Love is not as bad as I thought he was going to be. I thought the Packers were going to be the worst team in the league.
Yeah, he's played a little better than I thought he was going to this year.
Yeah, no, dude, I will give him full credit on that one. He has absolutely exceeded my expectations of what he was going to be, because I thought he was going to be terrible.
Yep. I agree that he looked better than I thought he was. So
definitely. So that's week 5. Those are our picks. Me and Goose will once again be back at it for the review of week 5 and the picks for week 6 back on his channel next week.
Yep. Yeah. So who you got in the division series coming up?
To be honest, dude, ever since the Sox got eliminated, I haven't even realistically been paying attention, because they were such a mess this year.
Yeah, I was surprised that there's no game 3 tonight. There's none of the series. They're all sweeps. I was surprised at that.
Dude, have you seen the numbers that have you seen like the attendance numbers that Tampa Bay, that the Rays got? Dude, move that team out of Florida. Tampa's not a.
No, I didn't see the numbers. No, it was bad.
Dude, so every other series that was going on drew like 40 or 50,000 fans.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
40,000 people, 30,000 people. They had under 20.
Jeez.
Like that Tampa does not deserve a baseball team. They don't go. Their team has been really good for like 5 seasons now.
Yeah, I remember when they were losing like 100 games a year.
And now they're winning 90, they're winning close to 90 games a year. They're in the playoff hunt for the last 5 years. They've been a good team.
Right.
And yet nobody goes. Like, it's clearly not a baseball town.
Yeah.
They should move them to they should move them. Sports critic, they should move them, because Tampa doesn't deserve them. Seriously. They don't deserve them. But that's all we got for you guys today. Once again, we will be back on Goose's channel next week for the review and pick them for week 6.
All right,
man. Hopefully the Patriots and Saints game isn't too much of a shit show.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. All right, man, and we'll catch y'all later.
But we will definitely see y'all on the next one. Like I said, next week we'll be over on Goose's channel, so go check that out for the review of week 5 and the pick for week 6.
Yep, we'll be here.
Thanks again for listening, guys. Much appreciated. And me and Goose are out of here.
Peace.
Later.